Right now on Denver 7 News at 6, stock markets continue to fall overnight as we look ahead to the opening bell. We're helping you understand what this means for your finances. Plus, there are some big ways to save this month, the deals you should be on the lookout for as we come into April.
Opening day is here, and we are live this morning inside Coors Field. What an exciting morning for Denver. This is an unofficial holiday, we know, here in Denver, so hope some of you are taking the day off and getting out to the ballpark. I'm Nicole Brady here with Chief Meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo to get you ready for the 30th opening day at Coors Field. It's exciting, Lisa.
It is, and you might be able to hear that. We think they're testing the fire alarms here early this morning. You can see the tarp behind us.
Look at that.
Man, we had some wet weather yesterday. Covering the field, it's just going to make everything greener eventually, but it's a chilly start. It's actually warmer now here in the stadium. We don't have that wind that's making it feel even colder. We are expecting, though, another round of a little rain and snow here for the home opener yesterday. We had a good dose of snow in town. Expect to see temperatures at right around 40 degrees as we get closer to first pitch. Upper 30s, low 40s down here in Denver, and yeah, we're in for another round of some rain and snow. Very little accumulation, but could get a little soggy during the game. Once this clears out, of course, we're in for some 60s and 70s next week. How does the timing of that always work out, right? Not the coldest home opener that we've ever seen, though. We'll talk more about that coming up.
All right. Yeah, back in the studio, guys. You're warmer than us, but this, I have to say, this is my first time inside Coors Field on an opening day. It is.
Oh, this is awesome.
So it really is amazing in here. Can't even describe how cool it is to be under these lights today.
Well, it may be warmer in here, but you two are the better dressed ones. I'm loving that
Exactly.
purple and the Rockies gear.
The energy is absolutely electric, and you all know that as the morning progresses, the studio gets colder and colder.
Fun.
So please enjoy. Look, they're already.
They said, forget Micah and Wanye. We are having a time out
The
here.
power of live TV. Great to have you with us this morning, Micah.
Thank you, Wanye. And I have a little bit of good news for you and a little bit of bad news.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You built me
Denver
up.
Metro is looking good, but unfortunately our mountains are being slammed right now. We do have a crash. It's starting to clear, but it's having an impact at I-70 westbound near Dumont. I have a CDOT camera for you. I do want to pull up so you can see what's going on. It looks like they do have this car off to the side there. Emergency vehicles were on the scene, and I'm not hearing any reports of anybody being hurt, but if we do go back to the map, you will see, though, we do have something else going on that's causing yet another slowdown, and it's further down the road. So I'm working to learn more information there, but for right now, westbound I-70 from Golden to Silverthorne, 63 minutes. So we're still dealing with a 5 to 10 minute slowdown there. A little bit further south, US 285 near Deer Creek Road, there was a crash there with a full closure. I'm hearing that that is starting to lift. They're able to help whoever's involved out and also move their vehicles off to the side. Now, in terms of Coors Field, you are in good shape. Keep in mind, though, Blake Street will be closed. 20th Street will be open all the way to I-25. However, you can expect slowdowns because everybody's going to want to take 20th Street to I-25. The rest of the metro, again, running in the green. Quick check south of town, eastbound C470 from I-70 to Wadsworth, 13 minutes. Westbound running you about the same.
Taking a live look at DIA right now, we're tracking 53 delays and 5 cancellations this morning. Yesterday, we saw almost 1,000 delays, mostly because of weather. Denver is also opening up its cold weather shelters today. They're going to be open at 1 this afternoon, and they're going to be open most of the week until Sunday morning at 11. Just a reminder, you can get updates on the latest forecasts and weather alerts in your area. Just download the free Denver 7 app. Breaking news for you this morning, China has imposed a 34% reciprocal tariff on all imports from the U.S. that will start on April the 10th. It's in retaliation for the 34% tariffs that President Donald Trump imposed on imports from China on Wednesday. That means anything coming from China into the U.S. is now effectively tariffed at a 54% rate. Trade between the United States and China is worth roughly $500 billion. Just a couple more hours to go until the stock market opens, but we've been tracking futures overnight. The big three continue to drop after President Donald Trump announced sweeping tariffs. It's been the biggest slide since 2020. President Trump and his team continue to say things are moving in the right direction, as JP Morgan now says there's a 60% chance of a recession. This morning, we want to help break down how the market can impact your family's finances. Denver 7 Sam Pena joining me right now, and you got a chance to speak with an economist who gave you some more details so you can give our viewers a little bit more background about how this is going to impact them potentially.
Absolutely, and the big concern right now is in regards to the 401k, because you're mentioning the stock market and the problems we're seeing there. The other way is in prices, but let's start with 401k. What does this mean for you at home? Well, if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s and you're still a ways from retirement, financial experts say that cashing out that 401k, it's not the best plan right now. You have plenty of time to see the stock market rebound. But if you're near retirement or you're just retired, that 401k could lose a substantial amount of money. And our financial experts, they tell us that you should be consulting with your individual advisors on what to do next. But that right now, the best course of action they see is to simply stay the course.
That call to action is gone. That, like I said before, the yellow light's now a red light. That warning sign's gone from how people feel and how people are worried about to the bond market saying, hey, be careful.
And the impacts aren't just on your long-term investments. We mentioned prices. Economists warn that the tariffs could be hitting your wallet at the grocery store and local markets, with the most recent estimates saying that they could cost the average American family of four up to $7,200 a year.
That tax has to be borne by somebody, and history suggests that it's going to be the American consumer.
Now, the good news that we are trying to track here is that economists with Morningstar Investments say that those tariffs should only result in a one-off short-term price increase. And it is possible that the revenue from those tariffs could result in tax cuts that President Trump promised. And Wanye, that means it's possible that while you may be paying more at the store, you could also be taking home a larger portion of that paycheck.
Yep, this is something we have to just continue to pay close attention to. Thank you so much, Sam, for your reporting this morning. Well, today the March jobs report is set to be released. A different report from payroll firm ADP shows the private sector added around 155,000 jobs last month. That's much higher than economists were expecting, but ADP's data doesn't always correlate with the official jobs report that's going to be coming out today. Let's give you a live look at the state capitol right now. The state budget proposal is heading to the House. The Senate passed it yesterday, 22-11. Lawmakers avoided deep cuts to Medicaid and education, but they made cuts elsewhere.
We did make some substantial cuts to transportation. We cut from every department. People will be, not everybody will be happy with what we did. And certainly there are some programs that got cut that people wish we hadn't done.
Is he the one?
The proposed budget fills a $1 billion budget hole, but some lawmakers are worried the state's fiscal situation will get worse in the coming years.
You know, everybody talked about pulling off the Band-Aid. Next year it's going to be a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. We are going to actually have to go in and probably cut programs and cut people because, again, won't stop the overspending.
The budget now moves to the House. Lawmakers have to pass it before they adjourn next month. New this morning, State Patrol is warning about a rise in vehicle fraud for people who are buying a new car or even a truck. CSP says sellers are passing vehicles off as newer than they really are, in better condition, or trying to sell stolen vehicles. If you're in the market for a new car, CSP says if something is listed well below the price of other similar cars, that's a red flag. If the vehicle has an out-of-state title that hasn't been transferred to Colorado, that's another sign that it could be a scam. CSP says your best bet is to use the State Department of Revenue's approved list of dealers. It's going to be a busy day in Denver, and don't forget, Denver Police is adding new patrols around downtown this week. City leaders announced that they are adding a new group of officers, park rangers, mounted police, security guards, and more. They say they want everybody to feel safe going downtown, especially during big events like opening day today. You might also see the city's new ballpark ambassadors helping keep the area around Coors Field safe and clean. And Nicole, it's just in time for opening day celebrations because they're going to be kicking off pretty early, I've been seeing at McGregor.
Yeah, 9 a.m. actually the festivities start in McGregor Square, Wanye. It's going to be a party all day. There's going to be music, a live DJ, different games and activities, great people watching, of course. It's going to be cold, so you're going to want to just put on everything purple you own and come out, though. It's going to be a fun day. And then inside Coors Field, where we are now, gates open at noon. The pregame ceremony starts at 1:30 and first pitch at 2:10 this afternoon. So if you are watching for the game today, those diehard fans, here's what you want to know heading into this opening day here. For one, watch starting pitcher Ryan Feltner. The starters actually have been great this year so far. The bullpen, not so much. Actually, they've blown leads in 3 of the 6 games the Rockies have played so far in their first 2 series. Watch young catcher Hunter Goodman. He leads the team with 2 home runs and a .333 batting average. And, you know, we're hoping for good things from young infielders Zeke Tovar and Michael Tolia, hoping they'll get back on track at home. They're both batting under 150 so far this season. Hoping that home field advantage is going to really push the Rockies back into the wins column, starting the season 1-5 so far. There are a lot of games to be played, though.
So many
ahead.
games.
So many games.
I think, 82 home games?
Okay.
Usually a
Yeah.
year. So that's a lot of games. Beautiful
Half,
in here, though. I mean, it is they do such a good job manicuring this lawn. It is so green. My lawn never looks like this.
But a big tarp on it today. It was so wet and slushy yesterday.
So soggy. I mean, you can see, there's water on it right over home plate, but some drier weather next week. So as we get into the season, things will get warmer and drier. But today, here's what we're expecting by first pitch. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be wet. We've got a chance for a little rain and snow. Temperatures right around 40 degrees by first pitch here in town. Upper 30s by the 9th inning. You know what I've been saying all week long? It doesn't matter what the weather's like. There will still be Rockies dogs, and there will still be cold beer and Cracker Jack. So all in good fun. Micah, I'm going to send it back to you. The road's drying out after the wet weather we saw yesterday, but we'll start to see by midday more of that rain and snow, so we'll take a closer look at that coming up.
That is the spirit in terms of Rocky dogs and cold beer there, Lisa. But yes, the impact we were seeing overnight on the roads from all of the weather has started to clear. To and from the airport, you're in the green, and all around the metro. Now, higher up in the mountains, that's where we're starting to see the bigger impact. We do have a slowdown here, westbound I-70 from Golden to Silverthorne, 59 minutes, eastbound 62 minutes. So if you're headed eastbound, that's really closer to a 10-minute delay at this point. We did have a new crash pop up on the map. I-70 westbound near Fall River Road. There was one at Dumont that cleared, and this new one has popped up. I'm working to learn exactly which lanes are impacted. This crash we've been keeping an eye on for about the past hour, US 285 near Deer Creek Road, that is clear. So the whole road was shut down earlier. Now it is back open. So if that is a part of your commute this morning, maybe you're headed up to the high country for a ski weekend, you're in good shape. A little bit further south of the metro, all areas running in the green. C470 eastbound from I-70 to Wadsworth, 13 minutes. Westbound also running in the green as well.
3 stories coming your way this morning. We're helping you save some money this month. The deals you should be on the lookout for in April, especially important with new tariffs now in effect. Coming up at 6:30, how President Donald Trump is responding to the stock market's sharp fall.
And coming up at 6:45, Lisa and I are going to get a first taste of some of the new foods fans can try at Coors Field this year. Stay with us for Denver 7 on this Rockies home opener. back to our opening day coverage here live at Coors Field this morning. Thanks for staying with us. We're not going to talk a lot about the Rockies' record today. We're going to leave that to our sports team. We're just excited for this first game of the season here at this historic stadium. 30 years at Coors Field, a lot to celebrate. But we can acknowledge, the Rockies need the home field advantage today. They're 1-5 on the season after their first two series against the Tampa Bay Rays and then the Phillies. So coming back today, we're coming off of last season, 61 wins, 101 losses. Not the greatest. Last year was not the best year to be a Rockies fan. We know those fans are loyal, though. We actually looked into this survey by the sports platform Promo Guy. They asked baseball fans, how long does it take? How many losses does it take for you to start losing faith in your team? Rockies fans, unfortunately, were toward the bottom of this. They reported losing hope after 6 straight losses. And as I mentioned, we already have 5. We are tied with 3 other teams, the Chicago White Sox, the Miami Marlins, and the Minnesota Twins. Only the Athletics fans who are playing today with 5 losses have less patience with their team. Lisa has been a 32-year fan. Of course, they had a couple of years before they moved to Coors Field. Never giving up hope.
Never.
This is the year.
This is the year. I say it every year, guys. I do. But have faith, right? And it's so fun. Just being here at Coors Field is the best. And it is going to be a chilly game, but this is not the coldest home opener that we've ever seen. In fact, in 2018, it was 27 degrees by first pitch, dropped down to about 22 by the end of the game. That's cold.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be home.
Not so bad.
Almost double that. Right now, we do have skies that are going to be pretty foggy out there. If you're heading out downtown, we've seen a few flurries, quite a bit of cloud cover this morning. You can see, though, that round of rain and snow that we had yesterday. It was our second of 3 rounds this week clearing out. Third round is coming in this afternoon, though. So one more round here before much warmer weather settles in. Not much accumulation expected here. We're looking at potentially up to 2 inches down along the Palmer Divide, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. But what a cool looking shot from Lookout Mountain. We're under some of that cloud cover. You can see that fresh layer of snow. Good news is this is great for some of our drought conditions, which have actually been getting a little bit better here along the Front Range, and great for any skiing or snowboarding for some of those last few runs of the season this weekend. You've got some fresh powder and more to come. So take a look at the timing. We'll get to right around 40 degrees by about 12 o'clock. That's when things are going to really start to pick up down here at Coors Field, and that's also when we're going to start to see that rain-snow mix, and that'll continue. Chance for some sloppy weather through the game. That's at right around 3:30. Temperatures will be at right around 40 degrees at that point, and then it will get colder overnight. Good news is skies are going to clear out. So we have games through the weekend here at Coors Field, not just the home opener. And you're going to find more sunshine. It's going to be chilly on Saturday. Highs will be close to about 40 degrees, but we will see more sunshine. All right, take a look at our snowfall forecast. And again, when it comes to accumulation, south and west of Denver is where we're likely going to see a better chance for some of that piling up on the grass, the rooftops, and up and through the mountains, another 3 to about 6 inches of snow here within the next 24 hours. We'll be in the 20s in the mountains on Saturday, more sunshine and 30s on Sunday. If only Mother Nature would listen to me and what I tell her to do when it comes to the home opener, next week would be lovely, right? 60s and 70s. Take a look at that Super 7 day. It is going to get a lot warmer. I mean, we're going to be back in the 60s by Monday and then 70s starting Tuesday. I don't think, Micah, that there's such a thing as, quote, baseball weather here in Colorado, because we'll play through anything, as we've seen in the past and as we'll likely see here today.
Maybe that'll give us a little bit of home field advantage there, Lisa. We're staying optimistic over here as well. Another sign of optimism, maybe our traffic. Most areas are running in the green this morning. We'll take a look at your drive times. Eastbound I-270 from I-25 to I-70, 7 minutes. Westbound, 7 minutes as well. If you're headed to or from the airport, westbound I-70 from Pena Boulevard to I-25, 11 minutes. Eastbound, 11 minutes as well. Maybe we have a few Rockies fans coming in town for the game. Maybe we have some faithfuls there. We'll take a look at your Coors Field traffic right now. Pretty quiet, but keep in mind Blake Street will be closed when it comes to game time. It's closed right now, actually, and 20th Street is open to I-25, but 20th Street will get busy. And then after the game, I-25 will be much busier than normal as everybody starts to head home. Now, up in the high country is where we are starting to see some traffic trouble. We are hearing about a crash at I-70 I-70 westbound near Fall River Road. I'll pull up our CDOT camera. This is the one I could get closest to the area. You can see the roads are slick, so that could possibly be having an impact and may be involved in what's happening there. But if we go back to the map a little bit further down the road from Fall River Road, I'll show you the drive time. So westbound I-70 from Golden to Silverthorne, 58 minutes. This has been fluctuating quite a bit, but I think the overall theme is we're seeing a 5 to 10 minute delay all morning long. Eastbound, 61 minutes.
We're all trying to save a little bit of money right now, and there are some big sales coming up this month. Experts say now's the time to buy supplies for your garden. You can often find deals on mulch, grass seed, and any lawn tools. When it comes to flowers, buy the early bloomers now and wait to get anything that blooms later in the summer. And toward the end of the month, it might be a good time to save on Mother's Day gifts like clothes and jewelry. Since Mother's Day is earlier this year, sales will start early as well. New this morning, Colorado is joining another lawsuit against the Trump administration. Why leaders are calling his new executive order unconstitutional. And as we get ready for opening day at Coors Field, we're showing you all the new gear that you can rock this season. Stay with us. You're watching Denver 7 News this Friday morning.
In 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a chilly and soggy Rockies home opener by first pitch, upper 30s, close to about 40, and we've got a chance for a rain-snow mix. Things are going to warm up and dry out, though, as the weekend progresses. We're in the mid-40s on Saturday, mid to upper 50s on Sunday, and then next week, oh, gorgeous, more sunshine, much warmer. We're talking 60s Monday, and it gets even warmer starting Tuesday. In 3, 2, 1. One more round of wet weather today. A rain-snow mix in store here this afternoon. In fact, it's going to get going by late morning, so you could see some sloppy and definitely chilly conditions out at the Rockies home opener. Highs near 40 by first pitch. We'll be in the mid-40s Saturday, 50s on Sunday. Skies will clear out this weekend, and then next week, warmer, quite a bit warmer, in fact, with 60s and 70s starting on Monday. Uno más. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Another round of wet weather here in store today. It's going to be a cool and soggy day out at Coors Field for the Rockies home opener, but it'll still be a blast. Skies will clear out tomorrow. We're going to see more sunshine as we head into the weekend. Drier weather settles in. 40 Saturday, and then we are in the 60s and 70s next week. Cool. Thank you.
Welcome back to our coverage live at Coors Field this morning. If you are in need of some new Rockies gear this year, we have some things to highlight that you may want to get your hands on. Celebrating 30 years here at Coors Field, the Rockies are going to a throwback to the 90s this year. Check out some of this throwback merchandise. oversized, big prints. I had a shirt like this, actually, I remember when I was in middle school, when the Rockies first came to town. So glow-in-the-dark hats, all things 90s will be cool this year. Next up, fashion meets sustainability with refried apparel or upcycled. These are old jerseys recycled into new pieces like this jacket. And then this one, we have to get this for Lisa.
Yes.
It is a bedazzled purple jacket. You will be at the games in style in this thing all season.
Anything that sparkles, you know what? And Rockies in purple, I'm in.
I know. But you brought me the beanie this morning. You have a huge collection of Rockies stuff already.
I'm a diehard Rockies fan. So I mean, over the years, of course I need new merch every year, right? These are some of my hats. I like it with a little bling.
This
Should
one
we
has a
switch
little
out?
bling.
Oh, I'm sure this looks cute. How does that look?
Oh, your head is way smaller than mine.
Oh, is it? I thought I was going to be way bigger. I got a big old noggin. It looks good though. It's cute. Yeah, so get your merch. Just wear all your purple. Wear it all at one time today because you're going to need those layers.
Yes,
It
we
is
will.
going to be chilly for those kids that are maybe calling in sick and not going to school today. You've got some chilly weather out here and at the bus stop if you do have to go to school. We're going to be in the low 30s here this morning at the bus stop. We'll get to near 40 degrees. That chance for a rain snow mix again here this afternoon. We're going to take a closer look at how much snow we're expecting in spots and how things are going to warm up. Coming up, Micah, here in just a few minutes.
I'm putting the beanie back on.
And I am keeping an eye on a crash here at I-70. This is impacting westbound lanes at Fall River Road. CDOT camera got a little bit blurry on me, but you can see that there are some emergency vehicles in the area. I'll go ahead and take you to the map. We'll see where the impact is here exactly, and we'll take a look at your drive times right here at Idaho Springs. I am hearing of backups. I'm sure the map will update soon, but just so you know, even a little bit further down the road, westbound I-70 from Golden to Silverthorne, it may be green right now, but that's been turning yellow and even red. So this is part of your morning commute. You definitely want to keep this spot in mind.
We're keeping a close eye on how the announcement of new tariffs is impacting the stock market after a historic fall. At 6:30, we're live in Washington, D.C. with the president's response this morning. Plus, a new solution to help Coloradans afford a place to live. We'll show you the new program, giving people the tools they need for success. And you know we love our dogs here at Denver 7. We wanted to wish a happy birthday to this little one. Her owner sent us this picture of her on her B-Day. We hope that you had a phenomenal celebration. You can always send us your dog pictures by scanning the QR code on your screen, and you might just see them here on TV. Stay with us. 30 more minutes of news, weather, and traffic is coming your way right after this. Now on Denver 7 News at 6:30, the U.S. stock market taking a historic hit after the announcement of new tariffs. We're live in Washington, D.C. with how President Donald Trump is responding this morning. Plus, a possible solution to the cost of housing in Denver. We'll show you how a new program is giving Coloradans the tools they need to afford their homes.
It is opening day here at Coors Field, and the excitement is already building. We're getting you ready for a busy season ahead, from the new food to the themed games and everything in between, as we count down to the Rockies' first pitch at home this season. Already here this morning. Thanks so much for staying with us for our opening day coverage here at Coors Field. We got Dinger in the house.
Now we're in his house, because
yes,
he was in our house earlier in the week, and
he
now
was
we're in his house.
Oh, keep us warm, Dinger. It's cold. It's cold today.
You just stay right there.
It's a cold opening. I mean, look behind us. I don't know. Can you see? What happened? The
Dinger,
tarp,
what happened? What
the
happened
tarp
last
on the
night?
field this morning. It was so wet and slushy out there. Yeah. You got to get out there, dry it off a little.
Just be a dinger and layer up when you're coming out here today. That's all
Absolutely.
you got to do.
Guys, it is cold, but it is historic, okay?
Yep.
30 seasons here at Coors Field, guys. Lisa and I are both Colorado natives.
Yep.
It's exciting to celebrate this iconic stadium out here today. There's going to be celebrations all season long for the anniversary, but I want to tell you a little bit about that first game played back here in 1995, April 26th. The Rockies beat the Mets 11-9. Hopefully they're bringing a little of that luck with them today. There will be celebrations throughout the season for 30 years. We want to highlight the Sandlot Brewery, which has been part of Coors Field since it opened. It was the first brewery inside a Major League Baseball stadium, and it was Coors' first craft brewery. Of course, the name Coors synonymous with baseball now here at this iconic Coors Field. We're so excited to be out here this morning, Lisa, even though it is a little chilly.
But again, speaking of, that beer is still going to taste the same if you come out here today.
It's going to be even colder.
It might just get a little colder, yeah. It's chilly out here this morning. Obviously, you can see our breath a little bit here. Right now, temperatures are down into the 20s. It's going to feel like teens and 20s if you're coming out here early. By first pitch, we're expecting temperatures in the upper 30s, close to about 40. We do have another round. Now, this is going to be our last round of wet weather with this system, this pattern that we've seen this week that's just been kind of a cool and soggy one, unsettled for sure. That's what it looks like by noon, mid to upper 30s by that point. And then temperatures are going to get, it looks like, closer to about 40 again during the game. Expect to see a bit of a mix, though, and then overnight skies will clear, and we are in for some much warmer, much drier weather, of course, next week. Timing-wise, maybe didn't work out the best as far as opening days. This also, though, is not, Nicole, one of the coldest that we've seen. In fact, the coldest was back in 2018. Temperatures dropping down well into the 20s. So,
all right,
we can get through it. It's beautiful out here right now, just a few flurries, and we're going to see more of that mix, though, pretty soon. So, Micah, the roads right now are dry.
Yeah.
But we'll get what
I got my snow pants on. That might not be a bad idea today.
I wore them.
It'll keep you dry. Yeah.
Oh, definitely bundle up. You all have the right ideas. So
Yes.
if you're going to the game this afternoon, please use Lisa and Nicole as your examples. So, Micah, talking about traffic,
Yes.
it's going to be rocking around our building this afternoon.
Yes.
And also, you're looking at some traffic delays we're seeing this morning in the high country.
I am. We do have some delays up in the high country. We'll start around Coors Field, though, because that's the good news. Right now, it is pretty quiet around Coors Field. I do want to let you know, though, Lake Street will be closed. 20th Street open, but all the way to I-25 you could see some backups, because that's really the best route to get around all of this. Now, a little bit later, I-25 is going to be a lot busier than usual after the game as folks head home. So these are just some things to keep in mind as you plan out your home opener. Now, I mentioned the high country getting a little busy out there. There is this crash here at I-70 westbound near Fall River Road. We do have a CDOT camera in the area. It was a little bit blurry earlier. Let's see if it's cleared up now. Now you kind of have a better idea of what's happening here. Cars moving slowly, a little bit off to the side here. But if that is a part of your commute, or I should say your drive, maybe you're headed up to the high country, you want to get in some skiing or snowboarding this weekend, keep that in mind. Rest of the metro, you're running in the green.
Breaking news this morning, China has imposed a 34% reciprocal tariff on all imports from the U.S. that will start on April the 10th. It's in retaliation for the 34% tariffs that President Donald Trump imposed on imports from China on Wednesday. And we've seen the stock market continue to fall since President Trump announced those tariffs. Stocks had their worst day since 2020. Scripps News Group congressional correspondent Nate Reed is joining us live in Washington, D.C. And Nate, we know that President Trump pays very close attention to the stock market, but he doesn't really seem to be concerned right now.
Yeah, Wanye, up to this point, he really has not expressed a lot of that concern. If he has concerns, he's keeping them quite close to the vest. And the same goes for many congressional Republicans who appear to be backing President Trump and his goal to try and impose these tariffs on all countries, 10% baseline tariffs, higher for some specific countries. But again, a lot of questions as the market continues to drop. We saw futures down again this morning, the possibility of another precipitous drop when the market opens in just a short while. And again, the economic question, a very, very real one. In Congress, though, a new bipartisan effort released yesterday to try and claw back some of President Trump's authority to put in place these indefinite tariffs unilaterally. That effort coming from a Democrat and a Republican, there's a very real possibility that could become a more real possibility moving down the line as these tariffs continue to wreak havoc on the American economy. Those retaliatory tariffs, certainly a concern for senators from both parties. Democrats openly speculating that this could very well harm Republicans in the 2026 midterm elections, especially if these economic effects are felt for a long period of time. So again, a lot more questions than answers this morning, Wanye. President Trump still saying he has no issue with these tariffs and the economy's a precipitous drop. Again, as we look toward the market opening, very real possibility things could go even lower today.
Thank you so much, Nate, for giving us all that great context this morning. We appreciate you. Well, new this morning, Colorado is joining another lawsuit against the Trump administration, this time challenging the new executive order that would change how federal elections work. That order requires everyone to show proof of citizenship when registering to vote. It also requires all ballots be returned by Election Day in order to be counted. President Trump says it will stop voter fraud. The lawsuit argues it's up to states and Congress to decide how an election is run, not the president. This is the fourth lawsuit challenging this executive order. Getting you now to some local news. RTD and its workers union have agreed on a tentative deal, giving more than 2,000 workers a pay raise. Workers' wages would jump 6.5% this year, then another 4.5% each of the next 2 years. That raise would be retroactive to the start of 2025. It takes starting pay from just under $26 an hour to more than $30 an hour by 2027. Union members still need to vote to approve those changes. RTD acknowledged a tentative agreement but would not comment on any details. RTD has a busy weekend ahead with opening day today, and they shared this video of Dinger taking RTD to get to Coors Field. RTD says you should plan ahead, be ready for big crowds, and use the Next Ride app to stay up to date on schedule. I love this video right here. So Nicole, you are joining us as we kick off a very, very busy season at Coors Field. We're hoping that we get more W's than L's.
We do. We have so many games. So many chances for a much better season ahead, Wanya. In fact, if you come out today on opening day, every fan is getting a Rockies magnet, a fridge magnet with the 2025 schedule. It has all the home games in purple and the away games in white, so you never have to miss a game all season. And yes, there's going to be like 80-something games at home. It's going to be a great year out here. Some of the highlights, guys, I want to tell you about this season at Coors Field. The Milwaukee Brewers come to town the 8th through 10th. So we have the A's series here today, starting today, but then the Brewers, then the Atlanta Braves are here April 28th through the 30th. The Yankees return to Coors Field May 23rd through the 25th. The Dodgers here June 24th through the 26th. And the Rockies are at home for the 4th of July games this year, and the fireworks shows the series against Chicago White Sox July 4th through the 6th. And we know a lot of you are looking at the theme nights, the free hot dogs, things like that. So some of the highlights this season: Rockies celebrating 30 years of Coors Field, April 26th. That is the anniversary of their first game here in 1995. Dinger Day is April 27th. Star Wars Night is July 19th. Harry Potter Night is September 6th. Those are just a few of the highlights. There's BOGO hot dog days, buy one, get one free.
That's the best one.
many nights here at Coors Field. There's the fireworks shows. Yeah, so
a lot
many
of college
exciting
nights for all the different,
different
universities across the state. And if you have never been here for a fireworks game, I argue it's like one of the best shows in Colorado.
I agree. Yeah.
They shoot up right behind the scoreboard there, and it's just awesome. It's chilly out here right now, but if you are heading out, just layer up. We are going to see a bit of a rain snow mix. I'm going to show you what we're expecting on our 3-day. Today, highs right around 40. This is the last of 3 rounds of wet weather, and then much warmer weather starts to settle in. 50s tomorrow, skies will clear out, and then we're back. It gets, well, even warmer as we get into early next week. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in just a bit, your full Super 7-day. But for now, I'll send it out to Micah. Micah, things are probably starting to get a lot busier here around Coors Field as we speak.
They are. No crashes to speak of, so that's good, but there is a crash up in the high country I want to tell you about. This one is at I-70 westbound near Idaho Springs at Fall River Road. I've been talking about this one for about 10 minutes. That first CDOT camera was a little blurry. This one is more of a bird's eye view. You can see flat traffic is getting through there. It's just going very slowly. I'll show you the map. We'll take a look at some drive times. Not impacting drive times in a huge way right now, but that is likely to change. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Still ahead this morning, a solution to the cost of housing in the metro area. The class you can take now to get the tools you need to afford a home.
All right, and what's better at the ballpark than the food? We are going to get our first bites of some of the new foods fans can try this season. Welcome back to Coors Field this morning. One of the best parts of coming out to any ball game all year is going to be the food, of course, and every year the Rockies unveil new foods for the fans to try. This year, you can expect a lot of trios. We were out here at Media Day yesterday when they unveiled a few of these new trios. First, a taco trio, and I hope you're hungry this morning because this is braised carnitas, barbecue grilled chicken, and chorizo and elote. 3 different tacos. Then you've got the triple play sliders, an Italian slider with a piece of ravioli in it, a birria slider, and a chorizo slider. And then the last trio is brats, a chorizo, a hatch green chili brat, and a jalapeno cheddar brat. And then if you still have room for dessert afterwards, which you have to save room, fried tortillas tossed in cinnamon sugar. These are dessert nachos. Yeah, with fresh berries, powdered sugar, caramel drizzle, and whipped cream. All of this sounds amazing even a day later. Our producer got us some of this food yesterday.
And we're just going to eat it.
And it's cold.
I'm going to try the ravioli slider.
Okay, I'm going to try the dessert nachos. So let's...
It's delicious even cold, I'm
Really?
not going to lie.
Is it
You know,
good?
it's like pasta the next day when it's cold.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing.
Cold pizza, cold pasta, yeah. The dessert nachos are really good.
The unfortunate part is now I have to do weather, and I have a full...
Oh, yeah, no, I get to stop talking right now. Some people here said the wings are really good. The executive director of Coors Field says that's actually his favorite. So
The wings, okay.
Try the wings. And, you know, the hot dogs are always great out here.
Yeah, the Rockies dog. If all else fails, just go for that. That's amazing. It is chilly out here right now. Clearly our food's now frozen. Oh, Dinger's back. Dinger's back. Dinger, he tried to do the weather with me in the studio earlier this week. It was kind of we failed a little bit, but it's all right. It's okay. We've got temperatures right now, Dinger, a little chilly, but you're layered up. You're looking good. Just wear extra layers. Get all your purple on today. Take a look at the view from Lookout Mountain. Right now we've got quite a bit of snow over the metro area. This is all due to obviously the second round of wet weather that we had roll through yesterday. We had some good areas of snow in spots down through Inglewood. You picked up a couple of inches. Skies right now are mostly cloudy. You've got actually a few flurries and more wet weather to come. One more round here. Not much accumulation expected in Denver. We're going to be in the 40s Saturday, 50s Sunday. 60s next week, but highs today right around about 40 degrees, and that'll be closer to first pitch. Quick look at Futurecast, and you're going to find those showers again redeveloping here by midday. Looking at some scattered showers throughout the game. Heavier snow is going to be down to the south as you get closer to Pueblo, Walsenburg, and up and through the Sangre de Cristos. That'll be where some of the heavier snow is by tonight. And then skies will start to clear out, and we're going to be in for some warmer and drier weather. If you're heading up to the mountains, obviously it's going to be a big weekend in the high country too, due to this being the last weekend for some of the ski resorts. We'll see clearing skies in the mountains. Here in town, 45 Saturday, 58 on Sunday. More sunshine really statewide Saturday and Sunday. So warmer weather on the way.
Likes the sunshine.
I can hear. Is that crunching I hear, Dinger? Did you try one of the dessert nachos? Delicious. I didn't know dinos liked nachos, but yeah, apparently. We've got chilly weather here, but Mike, I'm sure it's nice and toasty in the studio, and the roads are at this point dry, but more wet weather to come.
More wet weather to come, and it's definitely going to have an impact on our traffic. Lisa, I don't know about nice and toasty. It's warmer than where you are, but this studio tends to get a little bit chilly for me. I'm keeping an eye on this crash here at I-70. It's impacting westbound lanes near Fall River Road. Traffic is able to flow through here. It's just going very slowly. So keep that in mind if you do want to take advantage of one of our last weekends coming up to ski and snowboard. We'll go ahead and take you to the map. Not seeing a huge impact on drive times on the map right now. I have a feeling that's going to change. If you are headed this way, we have a slight slowdown, about 5 minutes westbound I-70 from Golden to Silverthorne. Eastbound, you're running in the green, so you're clear there. Closer to the metro, we are starting to see things slow down. Eastbound I-270 from I-25 to I-70, 11 minutes. If you're headed to or from the airport, you're in the green. And just keep in mind, if you're going around Coors Field today for that home opener, you will notice Blake Street is closed. 20th Street will be open all the way to I-25, but it'll be slow.
I'm Denver 7's Sam Pena. It's a constant worry right now across Colorado, the cost of housing. And now MSU Denver has a new solution, a class that's teaching people about affordable housing. I got a first-hand look at that class and how it could help solve the growing affordability problem.
So that could be a single-family home.
It's a tough topic in Colorado, finding a home at an affordable price.
Not only is it the first class being offered, but I just really feel like a trailblazer.
Stacy Berry is one of 15 students taking part in MSU's inaugural Affordable Housing Institute program.
This class really piqued my interest.
Berry is learning about the state's housing programs, taxes, and policies, information that could have helped her years ago.
I was in an abusive relationship
when she had to make a difficult choice.
I had to choose between staying in an abusive relationship or becoming homeless, to leave that relationship, and I chose to become homeless to be free.
We never used to talk about it so widely as a crisis.
Program Director Andy Proctor says the housing crisis in Colorado is putting people like Stacy in tough situations.
Can we as a community take steps to help that problem? I think the answer is yes.
The class not only teaches students how to find affordable housing, but how to work in the field and create more affordability in the state.
I think that's a really difficult problem to solve, and we're creating a workforce that will help solve it.
Stacy plans to be part of the solution through her own nonprofit.
My dream is to be able to help other women that are wanting to leave those relationships.
For those who feel like they can't help themselves.
I needed somebody like me.
And the affordable housing classes are on Monday and Wednesday afternoons. If you'd like to sign up, you can find a link to that and also to Stacy's nonprofit on our website, denver7.com. In the studio, I'm Sam Pena, Denver 7.
We're getting you ready for the home opener out here at Coors Field. Stay with us with everything you need to know if you're coming out to the ball game.
Welcome back. About 5 minutes until the top of the hour. Take a look at this. Micah, literally right in the Denver 7 backyard is Coors Field. One of the best views in the Denver Metro.
It's beautiful. I'm feeling Lisa and Nicole's pain this morning, though, because it's cold. But that's a gorgeous view. It's worth it to be up here.
We have one more thing to talk about you this morning. Take a look at your screen. So this is going to be the first Rockies home opener without Charlie Blackmon. The outfielder retired last year and is now working in the Rockies front office. No denying, he rocked an iconic look on the field. So Poco Loco Social Club is going to be holding a look-alike contest that's going to be happening tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. And just a reminder, first pitch is going to be this afternoon. It's going down at 2 p.m. Most people should be working, but some people may be getting out a little bit early, Micah.
Maybe getting out of work and school. Now, Wanye, 3 years ago, we asked fans the excuses they used to get out of the office, and some had to use some Denver 7 themed disguises. Take a listen.
Really just told my boss I was sick.
Staying at home and working off the computer.
I don't see a computer, and
it's so tiny, it's in my pocket.
He actually told me to go downtown, have a great time, and enjoy the day.
Wow, what a nice boss you have.
Really good boss. If I had to work Christmas to be down here on opening day, I would absolutely do it.
Wow, some pretty dedicated people. Well, if folks do plan on cutting work, how's their commute going to be looking this morning?
Okay, Wanye, I'm going to tell you it's looking pretty good if you're in the metro, but things are slowing down. What I do want to talk to you about first, I want to show you our CDOT camera, actually. This is at I-70 westbound, and this is impacting the road near Fall River Road. Again, westbound lanes. Traffic is moving through there, but it's just going extremely slowly. So if this is a part of your commute, and maybe not your commute, your drive, because you want to head up to the high country, snowboard and ski, 3. Just keep that in mind as you head out the door. Now, in terms of your home opener traffic, things are looking good. No slowdowns quite yet, but keep in mind Blake Street will be closed. 20th Street will be open to I-25. However, it's going to slow down as we get more busy out here at Coors Field and around our station as well.
Lisa, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah. A solid 3 to 6 inches for the mountains. Down here, it's not going to be quite as heavy, but we are going to see a rain-snow mix. It's going to be chilly, highs near 40, dropping into the upper 30s toward the end of the game. They've got, as you come out here live, obviously the tarps still out on the field after the soggy weather that we had yesterday, hoping that maybe it stays a little drier at times for us, and they'll get this off. The grass is beautiful. It's nice and green.
It's going to be green all over, yeah. Hey, if you are coming out here today, a few things to remind you about before you come out. If there are still tickets available, actually, the cheapest prices we found, actually, were on some of the resellers. TickPick had a pack for $40 a single game, so check that out. If you do head to Coors Field anytime this season, remember, arrive at least an hour before the game. Always a good idea. Tickets are digital, and make sure you have them ready to go as you walk in. Only single pocket bags are allowed, no backpacks or multi-pocket bags. And Coors Field is cashless, so only credit cards or Apple Pay to buy your food or your merch out here. Yeah, if you're looking ahead to a drier, warmer game this season, they're coming. But hey, it's opening day. This is the best. This is my first time on an opening day inside Coors Field broadcasting out here, and it's been amazing.
It's magical. It really is such a magical field and so much fun, no matter what the weather's like. So have a great day. Be safe out there, and we'll see you out here because we're going to be out here for a little bit longer, and we'll be on Local 3 here coming up.
Local 3, go Rockies.